So alternative medicine can be multiple things like acupuncture and chem therapy, essential oils, and more things like that. And although a lot of these methods are used for more like acute pain and can be actually like really helpful with some certain symptoms like mild headaches or like back pain with acupuncture and just along those lines as well. But when used for more severe diseases, it can actually cause more harm than good and actually be pretty life-threatening. So I'm going to be talking about a method called homeopathy, and it's a pseudoscientific health practice based on the belief that the body can somehow cure itself. Its practitioners, who are called homeopaths, believe that a substance that causes symptoms in a disease in healthy people will somehow cure similar symptoms in a sick person. So in other words, homeopaths believe that something that brings on symptoms in a healthy person can, in a very small dose, treat an illness with similar symptoms and is meant to trigger the body's natural defenses. So they do this by weakening pretty harmful ingredients, and that would be like poison ivy or like plant-based poisons, and just add a crap ton of water or alcohol into a mixture as a process called potenization, which is just the term that homeopaths use to describe the dilutions they use in preparing their medications. They believe that this step transfers some sort of like healing essence, and that the lower the dose, the more powerful the medicine somehow is. So with these medications, they come in many forms like sugar pellets and liquid drops. There's creams, gels, tablets as well. But the evidence against homeopathy has never been incontrovertible, sorry, I can't say that word, and its dangers are only getting worse. Individuals are starting to use these methods for more chronic illnesses like chronic fatigue syndrome and rheumatoid arthritis, cancer, heart diseases, premenstrual syndromes. And some parents have even started to use these methods in replace for like vaccines for their children. But there's been no rigorously tested research that demonstrates the safety or effectiveness of homeopathic preparations in giving protections to like infectious diseases. And in addition to not only having research supporting the effectiveness, there's also no biologically plausible mechanism as to how they'll help prevent the infectious diseases. And doctors say using this practice instead of vaccines could leave patients vulnerable to a lot of fatal diseases. And if parents continue to use homeopathy methods instead of like vaccinating their children, many diseases like polio and measles, influenza, pertussis, things like that can resurface and cause a lot of issues, especially in schools. If there's kids not being vaccinated, they have a chance of getting those infectious diseases and passing them on to other children as well. So the National Health Institution says that some products that are labeled as homeopathic actually contain active ingredients that could cause side effects and drug interactions. And that brings up a story that I had found that had surfaced explaining how a woman started giving her 2-month-old kid these teething tablets. They said they were all organic, homeopathic, like they were all safe, but soon after she started giving them, the baby started having really bad seizures, and the neurologist couldn't explain what was going on, but the fact that once the pills were gone, the seizures stopped. She did say that she doesn't know if there's a correlation, but how could there not be? Because the tablets contained harmful levels of a plant-based poison called belladonna, and since then the FDA has said to stop using products like these. Overall, using these methods of homeopathy for chronic illnesses and diseases, sometimes even for regular situations like the teething tablets, is not recommended, nor is it effective. And given all of the research information, there's definitely no doubt that for some acute symptoms, pains, methods like homeopathy can be useful. But there's also no doubt that for some more severe diseases, infections, and prevention of infectious diseases, it is not recommended and is life-threatening. life-threatening. So just remember, just because something is natural doesn't automatically make it safe for one's body, and does not mean to completely disregard conventional medicine and their practices.
All right. Questions for Jaiden? So why would anybody believe in homeopathy? Why does this exist? This seems like a total crock of.
Yeah, and it basically is.
Yeah.
But the fact that they believe that it's natural and it's organic, and that the body can cure itself, you know, they have these dilutions of where they'll literally, you know, I don't know what example to use off the top of my head, but they'll use, like if you're having a sickness, they'll use a little bit of that sickness, one drop in it in a container of like a big water jug, and that's their medication. And they say that it works, but in reality, it'll work for like a week, and then you'll have the same symptoms again. There was another story I came across with a woman that had like really bad rashes, and they started giving her stuff with sulfur 30 in it, and it not only made the rash worse, it just kind of took it away for a few days, and then the symptoms came right back. But they kept doing it, and it kind of just kept getting worse. But I just think that people mostly believe it just because of that, you know, label, as there's so many homeopathic doctors, and it's natural and it's good for your body, and you're not putting chemicals in your body or anything like that, when in reality they're using things like plant-based poisons that cause like 2-month-olds to get seizures from a teething tablet.
Other questions? All right. Thank you very much, Jaiden.